Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
On first down, Peyton, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pick. Pickup of 5.
Darius Leonard on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Julio Jones, 66 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 19-yard line.
Check 319. Check 53. Alert, alert, alert. We go.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Brian Burns. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
You better next time, son.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Mike, 319. Alert. Mike, let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Going down the middle, and it's complete. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Check 4. Switch.
Throwing is Jackson. Being chased out left. Nunez got it, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
On 2nd down, it's Jackson, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
Let's go.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. To the air, Allen, flush to his right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st down, Allen. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. There's the 8-time Pro Bowler Marvin Harrison. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds here. A good run of 6 yards there gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Third and goal, Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line.
I got you. We ain't giving up nothing today. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Quarterback, don't get nervous, man. 56, 56.
Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
52. Where's 52? 52. 52 is the mic. Middle. Bravo. 52. Pick me up.
Allen now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Allen. And an alley to run. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Well, touch and time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Check 52 to Mike. Check 52 to Mike. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Going for it on 4th down. Allen. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Flushed out right. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Now Barkley stripped of the football.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. It's a gain of a couple on what should be the final carry of half number 1. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Keith Bullock in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
No. Five.
They're going to try and throw. Rolling to his right. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
13 yards there and a Niner first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great...
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Quincy Enunwa there to make the grab. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. To throw, it's Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Allen going to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 45. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll run on first down. Peyton. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Darius Leonard, his second sack of the night. So after the sack, here's second and 14. Now it's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Jackson to throw. It's caught. Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 14-yard.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The Niners on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Jackson. Binds, and a big loss here as he's taken down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check. Check out.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Devin White, the rookie out of LSU, there to bat that one away. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they said, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
X3, 218, chop.
From the 30 on second down, Allen flush to his right. He'll run it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. From the 40 now on second down. Allen flushed out right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Odell Beckham, 60 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. On second down now, it's Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ryan Shazier in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike's 43. Mike's 44. Go. The screen. Yes. 43 is the mic. Check the out. Check the out. Check the out. 43.
Allen going to go on 4th down. Got him in. It's Harrison complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Back to throw. Allen steps away to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brian Burns in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ryan Shazier able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go, D. Hey, look. He's crossing. He's checking crack.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
Keep playing hard.
Tonight's final score.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. From Charlotte, good night, everybody.